So hey guys, I'm Shannon Smith from Canada, and today I'm going to be doing like a part 2 of some of the Twitter questions that I found, and maybe I'll be doing a part 3 like sometime tomorrow. It's kind of late over here, so I picked out like about 10 questions, and I'll be uploading both the parts since I had to charge my iPad and a few other things. But this may be a spoiler as well. But number 1 is, or number 19 rather, is can the Sith be Force Ghost? And I believe so, because obviously, unless you want to include Redeemed, Vader was a Force Ghost. Like, Anakin was at the end of Return of the Jedi, and Maul pulled himself together or something as well. And maybe Palpatine, and a few others as well that we've yet to see, because maybe some of them have a little part in episode 9, futuristic ones. But yeah. Number 2 is who should replace John Williams if they did perhaps episode 10 in the future? Now I guess Kevin Kiner. Some people actually say that his work is the best work ever besides John Williams. I loved John Powell's from Solo. It was really awesome. Michael Giacchino as well was pretty great as well, even though he took like 2 weeks or something to do that score, and that was a pretty decent great score, and I'm sure whoever would also mix together with a little bit of John Williams like they do for the standalone movies nowadays, or maybe like Hans Zimmerman, Alan Silvestri, somebody, but for sure like Hans Zimmerman, oh my god, Danny Elfman? I don't know. Number 21 is will the Phantom Menace 20-year premiere panel celebration? I actually think so. We did not get Ewan McGregor last year, which sucked, just because he was probably filming Christopher Robin, which I think comes out this Friday or today or something. But yeah, because Liam Neeson wasn't there. He was filming something, and I think he is now for a couple of days or weeks. So maybe they'll send in video footage. And plus, some people hated like some of the cast, like the guy that plays Jar Jar Binks, Ahmed Best or whatever. And nobody's heard, I don't think, of the kid actor, Jake Lloyd, the child Anakin from Rebels. And maybe Samuel L. Jackson will be filming Avengers. Maybe he won't. Or one of their like new movies that they're probably gonna come up with, like a Marvel spin-off, sort of like with what Thor and Iron Man did and Captain America. Maybe they're gonna come up with another one. Spider-Man obviously has his 2 movies out, Far From Home and Homecoming, so you never know, right? So like you never know what Samuel L. Jackson's gonna do next, unless he appears maybe with his purple lightsaber. Ewan McGregor will probably be filming Doctor Sleep unless he has something else, so maybe he would send in a video footage thingy. Unless it's like shooting on a different schedule, or I'm doing nights for Doctor Sleep, and then, which is a Stephen King horror adaptation. It's like a sequel or something to The Shining, which I cannot wait to see. I love The Shining. Here's Johnny. And the Come Play With Us Danny from those 2 evil twin sisters. I gotta rewatch The Shining just to get anticipated for Doctor Sleep. Which brings me to the especially here's Johnny. I'm gonna give my thoughts right now on who the villain should be for Obi-Wan if the film does come out. And I think it's probably best for Maul. Especially like if they were to go that route that I think Rebels took, or Clone Wars. Because didn't Obi-Wan have a love interest, you guys? And that love interest died at the hands of Vader or something. Maybe Maul? And then he finally goes and kills him once for all. Maybe breaks the staff or whatever that brings Maul back to life as well, so that he won't do it again. Maybe Maul's twin brother or whatever as well, Sasha Ventress or something. Maybe he kills him too. But yeah, and maybe even Vader like as a side one, sort of like with Rogue One did. Number 23 is is there going to be any female standalone characters? Just like getting a standalone movie. I really don't know about Rey's. Maybe she'll just stay for like the movies, like the episodic ones. But I kind of think, pardon me, for sure, like, Ahsoka is probably going to show up, maybe in a movie, and then have her own. Like, some people thought she or Song of Stars, I think, were going to be in Solo, but no, that could actually be that Naomi girl. The Song of Stars or whatever. Or Tessa Thompson. But Ahsoka could probably, especially, like, after Clone Wars is done. I think she's in the Clone Wars show. Yeah. And maybe Tessa Thompson or somebody could be her. And then Polo Rebels or whatever, like, get the girl that voiced her from Clone Wars to, like, be the voice of Ahsoka. Will there be a young Snoke in Favreau's TV series? And I actually kind of think so. Maybe he would be sort of like a Jabba figure, like, friend turned foe of Han Solo. Like, Han does something bad, and then, like, goes back to his smuggling ways, obviously. And then, does something bad, which could also give Snoke the probability or the, motivation to go kidnap or whatever young Ben Solo, and then make him Kylo Ren. Will Kylo Ren even have an apprentice, you guys? That's not one of my questions, but I wonder, like, will Broom Kid Boy, will somebody be his apprentice? Will Rey tell Hux about Snoke, like, what really happened to you guys? But then again, I'm guessing we're probably going to find out. I guess it depends on if Kylo's alive during this movie, because maybe Snoke would find archives or whatever, sort of like episode 3, where I think it was Yoda or Obi-Wan that showed Padme what Anakin did to those little training kids. But guys, will we ever see really? Will you ever see Alden again as Han? And I actually kind of think so. Maybe he would fit in with the Jon Favreau TV series, since I think Alden's like in his 30s, which is perfect. Harrison, I believe, was, I think, 34, 35 when they did A New Hope, and this TV series is like a couple years later on Yavin 4, probably, with the Rogue Squadron, and it'd just like be perfect, unless they did a movie, like, nobody exactly knows where the Game of Thrones people are going to be for their timeline or whatever. So maybe they'll go for something in between films, or maybe they'll go with what I keep on saying, like the Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic, whatever. Like, they can probably get a great, amazing all-star cast, maybe better promotion. No offense to Ron Howard, he tried his best, I guess, with the Denny's for Solo. What will 2020's Star Wars film be? And I actually have no clue, you guys. Like, is it going to be Rian Johnson's? Because nobody's heard anything. And we probably won't have the TV series yet either, because I believe Resistance starts in October. Nothing has been officially announced, I don't think, for casting for the Game of Thrones people. So maybe it's Kenobi, maybe it's Fett, and like they're waiting the perfect time to like announce Ewan McGregor for Kenobi, Liam Neeson, Joel Edgerton. I'll probably say that in a couple seconds, or like, as soon as I'm done this, of who I want to see for Obi-Wan, or maybe I'll redo that Obi-Wan Kenobi video with the pictures. That's what I have to do. Or it could be Fett, like I said, or something else. You never know, right, guys? There's rumors also of the Vader film, apparently, even though that would suck. Like, we've seen enough of him. Then again, that answers my question for number, I forget which number it was. Maybe a previous one, saying that we would see Vader again in the movie. Number 27 is, would we like to see Gareth Edwards return? I don't even know what happened to him, you guys. Like, nobody's heard of him since Rogue One. Like, did he just quit directing, or did something terrible happen to him, or what? Because, like, the last thing you know, he's doing Rogue One, and nothing. But I don't know, like, if he's still alive or whatever, because I don't think nobody's heard of him. But I would like to see him, you know, helping out Rian Johnson somehow. Like, nobody knows if Rian's doing directing all three of these movies. So it's like, Is it going to be Ryan, then Gareth, then somebody else, or Ryan all the way? Or something. Or Gareth even doing like his own movie thingy. I'm sure he would love to do like Obi-Wan or something. He would actually be like the perfect one. Because I think that Stephen Daldry guy quit or exited out, but nothing has been officially confirmed about Daldry. Nothing has been confirmed but Ewan. I swear to God that you guys, they say that like tomorrow and like Lucasfilm announces it or something. I'm going to not do an episode of it. I'm going to be screaming my head off, and I'm probably going to shit or something. Pardon my language. I'm probably gonna do something if Ewan McGregor comes out in episode 9 somehow. Like my ex-boyfriend at the time, he was wondering who Luke Skywalker was. Like, really, dude? When it was The Force Awakens. But yeah, back to Luke Skywalker for a second. Will Rey rebuild Luke Skywalker's lightsaber? I'm pretty sure he will, unless Maz also helps out maybe Lando or somebody, because like they may have technology, or sort of like what L3 was. Maybe some droid or whatever type person will help out Lando, help rebuild Rey's lightsaber, especially if it gets cut in half, damaged, whatever. I think it got pulled apart during episode 7 or 8. Unless it's like the one that they found on Cloud City, possibly. But yeah, because obviously she's probably gonna need it for some heavy damage or an epic battle scene. And finally, and then I'm gonna upload these 2 videos. Will a baby Ben Solo / teenager one appear in Jon Favreau's TV series? I actually think that that's quite possible. Maybe season 2 though, or something. Like, I don't know how old these characters are supposed to be. Like, you look at these actors and actresses and you're like, they're in their 20s or whatever. Especially like Daisy Ridley, John Boyega. I think Oscar Isaac is in his 20s as well. Maybe Domhnall Gleeson. But I think, but like I have no clue like how old these characters are supposed to be, or how old they were when they had the kids. Like maybe 10 years or something after Revenge of the really? After Empire. So it's like maybe we'll see him, maybe we'll not, but maybe like in the season 2 or something. I'm sure that this show will be really great though. Like Favreau probably has some great amazing casting ideas. Maybe even like he talked to some of his connections. He was Rio Durand, I think the guy's name was, the monkey or whatever, in Solo. So he kind of knows what he's doing with it. He's a big fan of Star Wars from what people can tell, and he probably has a bunch of cast members all like in his head, like for certain parts, especially like the Rogue Squadron, any new characters that we possibly could see instead of like seeing Luke Skywalker going his own way. But maybe Sebastian Stan or somebody could be in that TV show as like Luke, like especially like if it were to introduce a young teenage Ben or a little baby and then him like in season 2 or something, skipping like 10 or whatever years to transform into Kylo. But yeah, and I don't know why, but I keep on thinking Jordan Voss, you guys, was Snoke somehow, even though it's obvious he's dead. But yeah, especially like those scars or whatever that Paul Bettany's Jordan Voss had. I think that he's Snoke, even though some people say that that's clickbait. Excuse me. Nope. Like everybody, my friend Madison, her mom Kelly kept on saying, "Is that Snoke?" Especially like the scars on the face and him knowing Han. Then again, I guess Beckett or Woody Harrelson's character never informed them that he was the bad guy. That's kind of going to be like a little spoiler video, you guys, just because I don't know how many people have seen Solo yet, even though it's been like 3 months. But it's like not on DVD yet, so I'm probably going to put these 2 videos under spoilers. But keep in mind, guys, I'll be back here. I usually broadcast every Thursday, you guys. Thursday or Friday. I gotta go. Somebody's calling me. I don't know where my phone is. I guess please like, comment, and subscribe.